Good Monday morning. I'm meteorologist Byron Douglas on this Monday, November 3rd. Hope everyone had a super weekend and you enjoyed Halloween back on Friday. We're going to be trending warmer as we go through this week. We're here each weekday, Monday through Friday at 8:30. We're going to run down our rain and storm chances as we go through the week, a dry start to the week, and also we're going to be experiencing a warming trend as well. I'll take this full for in a moment. We'll have some showers and storms to talk about on Friday and then into Saturday. Armin, Alice, Tim, good morning to you. Catherine and Jonah, and then Tim, Lynette. I appreciate you guys tuning in here bright and early. Thank you. There's those chances for rain on Friday and then into Saturday. Can't rule out the possibility of a few severe storms on Friday and then perhaps into Saturday night. Nothing yet from the Storm Prediction Center, but we might add some alert days later in the week. And it's going to be breezy at times today, especially early. We could catch a gust up to 20. And then some easing in the winds after 4 p.m. A lot of times our winds aren't too bad during the morning. They were very light this morning, which was perfect. We had a big frost out there this morning. So if your plants have made it this so far, they're in great shape until Sunday night. That's where I think we could see a widespread freeze watch or some warnings. Light showers up through Ohio and then into Michigan. On the almanac page, we bottomed out at 34 this morning. That's well below normal. 81 in 1987, and we're headed for a high of 62. 13 in 1951. On this date in 1966, if you love snow, we had a couple of inches of snow on the ground. Let's take a look at our temps. We're going to close the books on October. We finished on Halloween there with the 60. We're coming off the coolest week so far this fall. And we had a big payoff with October precipitation, 5.5 in the rain gauge. We had plenty of rain in October. Usually this is the season where we have some burn bans, but none on the board. Let's run through our temps. 44 at Evansville. We bottomed out at 34, so the air is dry. Lawrenceville's gone from 31 up to 43. Regionally, Chicago's at 44, 39 in Nashville, 43 in Columbus. Look at the cloud decks out here today. Generally, we'll have sunny to mostly sunny skies as we go through the day. And here are the trends. These are the 6 and 10-day outlooks across southern Illinois. We're going to be slightly above average. This week here in the short term, we're going to be above average temperature-wise. And we're also drier than normal. As I mentioned, you still got some corn and soybeans, still some of the fall harvest out there. Most have been extracted, but overall drier than average. And these are the 14-day outlooks that are in up through November 17th. We're going to be above normal overall. Of course, we'll see how it plays out. Let's take a look at the next 12 hours. 59 here at 1. Headed for highs in the lower 60s this afternoon. And if you're outdoors working, I got to get the grass cut later today, hopefully. It's on my plate. 72 on Wednesday will be the warmest day of the week. And now we'll go to the hourlies. Winds will be out of the southwest, so at times here breezy, especially during the morning hours, tapering off a bit as we go into the afternoon. Then I'm going to fast forward to Friday. This is our next weather maker where we're looking at some rain. Can't rule out a few thunderstorms. And this takes us through Friday afternoon and Friday evening. The second system on Saturday will be breezy on Saturday. And then Saturday night, a powerhouse system works through on Sunday, perhaps into the pre-dawn hours. And this is where we could touch off some showers and thunderstorms. And we'll be dealing with some cooler weather as we go into Sunday. So there is a portion of the 7-day. I'll fill this in, 72 on Wednesday. And we'll take this full now as we go into Thursday at 65, 68 Friday, 66 on Saturday, and then down to 49 on Sunday. Corey, Randall, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Hope everyone has a great week. Casey's in the house. She's going to have a big update on these Owensboro potholes. She's going to fill in the details in a moment, some other stories as well. And we'll have Casey along in a moment. Yes, I'll be here all week. She'll have the latest details. Have a great Monday and have a great start to your week.
Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices.
All right, good morning, everybody. As Byron mentioned, it's been a cold start to our Monday, November 3rd. I hope everybody had a great, safe, happy Halloween weekend, but it's crazy to believe that we are now in the month of November. Really felt like November out there this morning. It was, as we've been saying here at the station all morning, a scrape your windshield kind of day. So as you step out the door, be prepared to grab that jacket, as Byron gave you all the details and broke everything you need to know down in his forecast. Of course, we'll continue to have more throughout the day on what the rest of your week is going to look like. But for now, I'm Casey Mason. Thanks so much for joining us for our streaming portion here, the news portion of our streaming show. My co-anchor Mitch Carter is on assignment this morning, so I will be riding solo here today, but just had a couple of local stories we wanted to recap for you as you get your day going, head out the door. A couple things we wanted to make sure we let you know about, starting with this one. Speaking of that cold weather, important to note here that the city of Owensboro, with these colder temps on the way here, the Owensboro Street Department's War on Potholes is coming back. So starting today through the 14th, the department asks you to report potholes in the city. Anything you see around there, guys. Officials say it just really helps if you can also include the street addresses or intersections. Now, once the 2-week reporting period ends on these, city crews will then patch the potholes before the winter season hits. Well, the department says that reports about potholes on state or county roads will be shared with the representative agencies. So again, just be on the lookout. If you see any areas that are kind of giving you guys problems there on the road, damage to your vehicle, be sure to report it and let them know, and they'll get that taken care of before those winter months make things worse. Well, moving on here, I want to let you know about this story as well. Evansville Mayor Stephanie Terry will be hosting a traveling city hall for you guys today. So it's happening from 5:30 to 6:30. This one's going to be over at the Eastland Mall. Officials say it will act as a utility resource fair. Now, Mayor Terry says that she knows utility costs are high right now, and they're going to continue to climb as we get into these winter months here. And she says she wants to help connect people with the resources that they need. Officials say several local organizations are offering utility bill assistance, weatherization services, and energy efficiency programs will be all there at the event. Officials also say that Mets will be offering free rides from 4:15 until midnight. If you need a way of getting there, they will provide that. Well, moving on now as we head into the holiday season, some of those folks that are looking to give back and help out our community already kicking off some things to let you know about here. Huck's Market kicked off their annual Caring for Kids campaign over the weekend. Officials say that proceeds from the holiday donation campaign go directly to help children in need. Well, the money raised is used to buy toys, clothing, and essential items. Of course, you can donate at any Huck's location by buying Caring for Kids Lucky Papers. Again, a couple things we wanted to let you know about here this morning. And finally, last story here, we wanted to give a lot of credit to some of our tri-state schools that are heading to Indianapolis next week. That's right, next weekend. They're competing in the Indiana State School Music Association Marching Band Finals. Well, schools, of course, are ranked based on the number of enrolled students that they have. So let's start here now with the Castle Knights. They are going to be in the finals for the Class A, that's going to be schools that have 1,800 students and up. Class B is going to feature schools with 900 to 1,800 students. The Jasper Wildcats, Wrights Panthers, and North Huskies will be taking the Class B field. And also the Princeton Community High School Tigers, shout out to my alma mater, will also compete in Class C for schools that have 551 to 899 students. Now, meanwhile, the Mater Dei Wildcats, the South Spencer Rebels, and Tell City Marksmen will be facing off in Class D for schools that have up to 550 students. Now, the finals here, they're going to be held Saturday at Lucas Oil Stadium. Good luck from all of us here at 14 News to all of those schools competing, every single student involved in this. They work so hard. They work in the heat of summer all the way here to the cold of winter. So we just want to wish everyone a good luck out there competing. They put in so much time on the field. They're practicing. So we're very proud of you, and best of luck. We'll see what happens. So that'll do it for our streaming portion of our show today. We'll have more news and headlines and updates on your forecast throughout the week. There's going to be a lot of change occurring. More on that today on 14 News at 11 and 14 First Alert at noon. And it'll be followed by yet another streaming show brought to you at 2:30 today. So be sure to keep you guys up to date on any developing stories and let you know what you need to know as you head out the door today. Again, Mitch Carter, not by my side here this morning, but we'll be back here in action again tomorrow at 8:30, same time, same place. We'll see you then. You guys have a great day.